Rocks, the rock cycle and soil. Rocks differ from one another because they were formed in different ways. Geologists are scientists who study rocks. What are igneous rocks? The word igneous means fire. Igneous rocks come from magma that is cooled into solid rock. Magma is hot, like a fire. Notice that magma is coming from the mantle, deep below the Earth's surface. When magma cools, it turns into a solid. This process is called solidification. Some of the magma comes out at the surface as lava. When the lava cools, it solidifies into an extrusive igneous rock. Extrusive means outside the Earth's crust on the surface. The rock is a black rock, called basalt. Some of the magma stays inside the Earth's crust. It cools down more slowly than the lava and solidifies into an intrusive igneous rock. Intrusive means inside the Earth's crust. An example of an intrusive igneous rock is granite. On the diagram you can see that when the rocks above the intrusive igneous rock wear away, the granite appears at the surface. What are igneous rocks made of? All igneous rocks are made of minerals. Each mineral consists of a different group of substances. The most common substances in the Earth's crust are silica, oxygen, aluminium, magnesium and iron. These substances join in different combinations to form minerals. The most important characteristic of all igneous rocks is that they are crystalline. Crystals are formed when the minerals cool down. Look at the photograph of quartz crystals. Quartz is a mineral made up of silica and oxygen. When the magma is deep below the surface of the Earth, it cools slowly. This causes the crystals to form slowly. The crystals are large enough for us to see with the naked eye. But because the crystals are so close, they do not form shapes like the crystals on their own in the photograph of quartz crystals. Look at the photograph of a piece of granite. Notice that the rock has different colors because of the different crystals. The minerals in granite are quartz, feldspar and mica. The lava cools quickly to form an extrusive igneous rock. The crystals in the rock are too small to see with the naked eye. An example is basalt. Sedimentary rocks and fossils. What are sedimentary rocks? Sedimentary rocks are made from small pieces of other rocks stuck together. Very small pieces of rock are called sediments. Where do the sediments come from? Rocks are continuously being broken up by a process called weathering. For example, high and low temperature cracks rocks and breaks up the surface layer. Rainwater dissolves some rocks. Plants break up the surface of rocks with their roots. Once the rocks are weakened by weathering, they become eroded by rivers. The broken up rocks wear away or erode the sides and bottom of river valleys. The broken rocks are eroded into sediments. Ice and wind can also erode rocks into sediments. All the sediments are carried or transported by rivers. When the water in a river reaches the sea or a lake, it flows slowly. It drops or deposits the sediments. This process is called sedimentation. Over millions of years, the layers at the bottom get more and more squashed by the layers on top of them. These sediments are stuck together by minerals in the water to form sedimentary rock. The diagram shows how sedimentation takes place on the sea floor. Sedimentary rocks always form in layers, like the layers in the canyon in the photograph. This is an important characteristic of sedimentary rocks.